Hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this, regardless of what time you're watching this. If you are watching this, that means today is my 22nd birthday. Yay, confetti, confetti, confetti. But more importantly, or I guess equally as important, it is also the 10-year anniversary of when I started producing music. I had been writing songs for a few years prior, but when I was 12, I officially put lyrics I wrote on top of a track, and it's safe to say that was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my life, because here we are now. So in honor of that, I figured it would be an experience to take a trip down memory lane and listen to some of my old songs and some of my old remixes, which will be another video linked somewhere here. Yeah, and together we can all kind of see my evolution as a songwriter, as a producer, etc., and cringe together. Isn't that what brings people together? Cringing at one person? Yeah, sure. Fair warning, it's going to be really bad and then get much better to where we are today. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, I need y'all to understand. This is the most monumental, but also the most vulnerable. The first song that I ever had fully written, fully produced, and fully mixed and mastered. It is available nowhere except for in my heart and in this video. Without further ado, this is Okay. The Apple loops go hard. Struggle to hit those notes, King. Struggle to hit those notes. The breath in the middle of the line. I have asthma, okay? You can't say anything. I have asthma. You said, please help me. I'm wow. It's gonna be okay. Tell me why you couldn't accept me. I accepted you. Oh, wow. I really remember thinking I ate with that part. Oh no. Oh my God. This is a public humiliation ritual. Come on, lower register. What was I even talking about? The world without you is I'm so incomplete. I was 12. This was directed at nobody. A lot of songwriters lie. What am I talking about? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? I was kind of giving pop rock back in the day. I thought I was doing like EDM. This is pop rock. I just hit an Ariana Grande note. Wow. It's gonna be okay. My dumb came in with that out of time harmony at the, you know what? I really knew how to ruin a song. Wow, okay. That sure was something. That sure was something. Along those lines, we're gonna hear another singing song. A lot of my friends, I think they're half joking when they say they want me to put this back on streaming because they like to see me cringe and embarrassed, because they hate me. That song would be none other than Foreign Girls, which I thought I scrubbed from the internet. A quick YouTube search brought it up. If it is of any intrigue to you after hearing it, it's here. Run it up, I guess. You know what? The notes were hit. Not with a lot of confidence, but the notes were hit. Because honesty is the best policy. And drink, though, in my sponsorship bag. the voice filter is what's doing it for me. I did not know how to like handle my vocals, so I just used telephone vocal in GarageBand, and that was what I used for many years before I like really figured it out. It's interesting to hear again. The power, finally. Four. Wow, okay. This verse, straight. How these numbers? Okay. There's nothing else of note in this song. Yeah. Wow. Moving on. Right before it started to get good. I feel like anything before 2019, meh. And this is another one of those songs called Average.
I ain't hating like the average. I ain't worried about the average. I ain't worried, I just take the risk. Step up in this, you know who it is. Nigga time, doctor, who it is.
What time? What did I say? No, just kidding. For a long time, I wanted to curse in my songs, but knew that I shouldn't yet. Like, I always knew that I was like, one day I'm going to, but today is not the day. The time is not that time. So I would just reverse it or cut it out. This, that, and the other. That's part of the reason why I removed a lot of the songs pre-2019, because they sound like random like edits and like chops, and I was really inspired by Big Sean. So I would do like, wow, hey, oh, a mess. It just sounds weird. Anyway.
I ain't tripping the styling. Grand, why you mad? Cause I got everything you wish you had. Why you mad? Cause I'm bigger than you, yeah, I'm a bad. Yeah, she said, wait. Yeah, she said,
I really tried, didn't I?
ship it to you, yeah, that's Navy. If you feeling blue, then that's Navy.
I ship it to you, yeah, that's Navy. If you feeling blue, then that's Navy. Enough said. I was obsessed with I've always been obsessed with homophones. I really pushed it to the max at first. I'm just gonna say the same word, and it means a different thing, so I'm a genius.
Eat it up, but it feels just like ice. Pineapple, these two get up like light. And if you don't like my style, why don't you stay for a while?
Pineapple?
So just sit back and let me shine.
Okay, kinda ate. Just a little bit. Nibbled. Next up, from the same-ish era, new album is Dance, parentheses, OMG. I forgot about that. Oh, I was obsessed with that sound. The perfect. I probably used that in half of the songs on this album, and there were 20 songs. This sure was something I produced and wrote and recorded and released. It sure was. Okay. I really said, better play this at a party. Be for real. That's about enough of that. Let's move on. The first album of 2019, which would be New Dawn, New Day, New Age. Not New Age, okay? That's directed at one particular person who I hope is watching this video. This is also one of the songs that got me a scholarship. So it can't have been that bad, right? Let's see.
Yeah, everybody around me going through some trifles. Too many petty people trying to be my rivals. You cross some people and they might just pull out fake smiles. You cross some people, they resort to pulling out their rifles.
I'm about to go off.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the ball up all off the grid. Cause I got grit and shows them hits, yeah, shows them hits. And young and made them grow with the hits. Baseball talk, I race while I walk. I got a purpose while these others twiddle their thumbs in the dark. Man, kick rocks like granite. I'm not king, but I'll handle it. The faking, I can't stand it. I don't know how I manage. I'll be running it up. Fill up my cup, I can never get enough. You thinking too much. Take a breathing, new procedure. I'm your leader, bottom feeder.
What? Don't play with my pen. My 2019 pen.
And it's my time I rep to me, I wanna be. Instead of hopping on trends like some damn wannabe.
I did not follow that advice. I mean, I have now, but there was a brief period where I did not follow that advice.
Holding those who talk smack in the palm of my hand like a giant fan. Man, it's supposed to break from the checks now.
I didn't eat with that.
We don't mix what we emulsion.
That was good. Yeah, I might listen to this on my own time later. But for now, for the purposes of this video, we're gonna skip to Nothing to It from the same album.
If this my first time, it must be stupid. I know how to do it, said I know how to do it. Nothing to it. To Miami and I came to run my sack up. Just kidding, y'all. It's Nolan Lewis about to act up.
That was great, and you will not convince me otherwise.
Get to Miami and I came to run my sack up. Just kidding, y'all. It's Nolan Lewis about to act up. You better back up when I hit the flow. I've been doing nothing to it, just advancing my flow. Now get low. I can tear up any function in a hospital gown. Getting down and dirty, brain, no, I'm dirty and down. I'm worthy a clown. These birdies I be murdering now with one stone.
Oh.
Get it done and move on to the next run home. Make sure to put your tail between your legs in my zone.
I used to yell on the track. I don't think y'all understand, because I realized that I didn't have a lot of energy. So then I was like, let's go to the max. So I went from the least to the highest, and now I've like, we found the middle, I feel.
Nothing to it. I made you with a voice before I can relax. I put you in the nosebleeds while you're in the ground. When I'm sure when you ain't even. Yeah, nothing to it. I'm a pro. Everybody knows I got
That
it.
eight went a little too long, but it was good.
Make a deposit. I got a goddess. If I stop, it's one of the artists.
Come fix my cable! Why did it start fading out so early? It's already out. It doesn't matter. Next up, the COVID years. This song is called Opinions. I wanted it to be loud and angry and calling out whatever imaginary haters I had at the time. Like now when I make songs about that, it's a little accurate. At the time, what? No. So that's this song.
Yeah. They got opinions, and they're gonna share them. They got opinions, and I gotta hear them. Why you always talking to me? Cause I'm who you wanna be. I'm the top dog, the beast. Get off my back, you gon' fleas. I'm famous over there. But we trying to talk behind my back, man. Cause it always comes back to me. You hear?
That's true. That's true. Always comes back to me.
Go run some track.
Whoa, I forgot. This was the song that I learned how to do 808 slides on. So ran that into the ground.
You know that is a fact. I prefer dogs over cats. Say it loud for the peeps in the back.
I prefer dogs over cats. What? No one cares.
I'm the star. The only thing telling me stop is my car. Yeah, they got opinions.
I did not have a car yet. At the time, I did not have a car.
Dog the beast. Get off my back, you gon' fleas.
That was a good ending. It had potential. I was just too young. Anyway, next up is the song that defined the COVID years, and was my first song to pass 1,000 streams. It's called Zoom.
Let me open up my Zoom.
Hey.
How many people in the room?
Why did that kind of have like a West Coast bounce to it? I was ahead of my time.
Alright, I'm settled. My pedal is on the metal. Wow, they looking real disheveled. Guess they didn't get much sleep last night. I mean, that's fine. Can't say that ain't been me. But like, geez, girl, please. I wasn't up from 3 till 5. Too small, man. I got too many calls. I can't believe this how it's going till June. I really wish this would be over.
It didn't go till June, King. It didn't just go till June. That was wishful thinking.
Open up my Zoom. How many people in the room? How many people in the chat room?
That was supposed to be my espresso, and you all failed me. Okay, next. This is my album, The Marvelous Misadventures of Apollo, which I'm pretty sure is the only album in the history of the universe with that title. That was based on an alter ego I had set up in a previous release. I was just trying to copy Igor, to be so honest. This is just one of those songs from that story called Sayonara with Nia Monet. Icon. This beat is hard.
Hey, yo, I've been there, done that, moving on. They try to hold me down, now they better be gone. I'll figure it offline, better call me Yvonne. I ain't saying that I'm right, but I'm not in the wrong. Pedal to the metal with those who like me, and we say, sayonara, goodbye, see you later. We gon' take over the world, dominators. Sayonara, goodbye, see you later.
The trumpet.
Take over the world, dominators. Sayonara, goodbye, see you later. Breaking out the most, so don't you try to shape us. Sayonara, goodbye, see you later. Should put our health in.
I don't know why.
Sayonara, goodbye, see you later. Come and watch the legacy how we made it.
Tell them bye, this is my time to shine. They wanna see me win, try to knock me on my grind. Now I'm still up there. Tell them good luck when it's up, it's stuck there. I ain't letting nothing. Tell them saying never, they gon' love me when I'm famous.
Sayonara, goodbye.
She
I'm finding it.
I'm forever grateful for her taking on this track. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just fine. Elevated it so much. She really took a chance on me. Part of the reason I kept going was because I was like, okay, people actually want to work with me. I have a chance. Without this feature, I don't know where I would have gone from there. That was good. I'm not mad at that track. I'm low-key proud of this album. I'm gonna listen to another one from it, and that one is the last track called Thank You. I thought that it would give me more press if I got my songs on like slowed and reverbed accounts. So I paid an account to put some of these songs on there. It sounds pretty good slowed down, but here it is at normal speed.
I just wanna thank you for the lessons that you taught me. I just wanna thank you for reaching everything last night. I just wanna thank you for the things that you put me through. Day after day, every
that bass is nasty.
Ways was the height, and you know it's the pinnacle. Don't take this to heart, don't take this in the literal. Yeah.
It's worse than I remember it. I would re-record it. And try to do it better. Speaking of, I probably will feel the same about this song, which is from the next album. This album was released right before I started college. This was the most popular track. It has been played at parties at school. I don't know why. I think that's a very interesting decision. I appreciate it very much, but I think we don't need to ride for me that hard. And that song is none other than Necessary. I just remembered to say, Necessary would not have existed without Streets by You. The first verse of Necessary was a remix that I wrote to Streets. Then I was like, wait, this is kind of good. I'm gonna actually take this and make it into a song. That's how Necessary was born. In typical Nolan Lewis fashion, could not exist without Doja Cat. Also, this is gas. I would re-record it and try to do it better. Speaking of, I probably will feel the same about this song. This is good. We're getting into the good songs.
I take you from the trays down to the carpet. Now as you walking on me, the rain say you like a zombie. I give it to you, staring at me like you wanna see. One more time, let's go back in. Down to the lights starts rolling in. No question necessary. I give it to you. No, I leave the pad. Go ahead, throw it back. Tricks up your sleeve. You ain't show me that. E-L-I-T-E. Yeah, that's you and me. Get you what you want. Go on, swipe the beat. I give it to you, staring at me like you wanna see. One more time, let's
Come on, riffing.
down to the lights starts rolling in. No question necessary. I give it to you. All this free, tell me what I'm waiting. Drop it to the floor, look back and spin.
I mean, there's not much that can be said about this. Solid hit. It was good. That was one of my best songs at the time. Not anymore. But moving right along. Albums I started releasing when I got to college. MMXXV. I have a lot of like drama, the haters songs. This time, it was actually accurate. This is when it started being accurate. Always fun to perform. Trust. Okay? Trust.
Look, the time is ticking. All the feathers I'm plucking must have blue feet when they see me. They ducking. So just spit it out, spit it out,
Spit it out. Spit it out. Let's go.
I'll be without an infection. I don't got time for the caption. Talk up and dope in the action. I can imagine, or I can fathom it. I think I'll be on smashing it. All of them haters is average. That's why they said, and I'm chilling and setting the car in the problem. You got no patent. I do this incredibly.
Who is playing with that flow? Let's be honest. On campus, at least. Who's playing with that flow?
Playing both and then they block all of them. Whoa, calm down. I'm sorry. Don't apologize.
Sorry. But that was fun to do. I like being silly in my songs. Yeah, honestly, I mean, ask not what you can do for cyberbullying, but what cyberbullying can do for you. And in this case, it made a great song. Moving right along to 2023. This is where I personally say it got good. Now that I've like re-listened, I realized I think I'm a little hard on myself when I say my old music is bad. A big chunk of it is still pretty good, but this album in particular, my sophomore year album, is where I will undoubtedly say things definitely were good. If you think that anything prior to 2023 was bad, I'm willing to hear you out on that. Anything 2023 and onward, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. And that's okay. I'm going to play a song that shows you exactly why you're wrong. And that song is The Night Is Young.
You came all this way to show love, what you doing now? Hard to find that focus when you're drifting in the crowd. I like what I see from
Like the vocals? Don't play. Bro, this rap verse, you're not ready. You're not ready.
The moment still serving. It's the best version. Other than it's salty because they don't touch what I'm earning. All these haters talking, they can suck up on my area.
I don't know where that line came from. Actually, I am aware of experiences in my life that would contribute to me writing such a line. But in relation to the content that I'm talking about in the song, I'm not sure where that came from. Freudian slip. Hey. This part was so fun. I had already had the song finished, but then I performed it at a show and I pulled out my phone and I was like, everybody sing the bridge. Because it's a really easy bridge. Very validating moment, artistically speaking, because everybody was getting into it and singing along. It was great. It was just a great show. This song is about feeling frustrated in terms of like getting support from people or feeling like I didn't have support, and then turning that around by putting a bunch of people on the track. I'm a genius. I think that's the takeaway, is that I'm a genius, right? Right. Next up, my most popular solo song, which, if I'm being completely honest, I knew this was going to happen. It's Cutthroat. I put it on the deluxe of Plastique. I think the Princess Diana remix had just come out. I was like, yeah, this is definitely the vibe right now. I successfully manipulated you all, is what I'm saying. I killed this. I'm sorry. I don't think it's delusional to say this is a great song.
And yo,
Nicki Flow.
all of them doing no action that been established. Scraping up money, then cracking. Money on check, go stacking. Use some magic, cause it ain't something you have it. Fuck the back and forth. I'm the one who really don't do it.
What?
You know you're good when your ex is streaming your music.
And I didn't lie.
My God, keep it a stack. Always a match when I hop on these tracks. Facts.
It doesn't get much better than that. Just kidding. Yes, it does. The next songs are the most recent ones that I just released from my newest album, Negative Space. Is my best album. You know, just constantly one-upping myself. What can I say? And this was the lead single to that album, Corolla Effect. I think is one of my best songs ever. Let's see if you agree.
I pray for you that you can get your head out of you. Take inspiration from the girls and get instinct from the
Like,
guys. Going hard on all the verses.
that drum beat?
Don't treat my words like Twain and you and you could mark 'em.
Bar.
Blue checks complaining who paying like you ain't bothered.
Bar.
Cause he just watch how you coming for me. That ain't the guy to make it dummy dummy.
The chords, just juicy.
That's coward behavior. You don't wanna hit a lick cause I'm the sourest flavor.
I think that was a good line. There's some dissension on that. I like it. That's all that matters.
Take it to your face, not your feet. Said I am not a sneaker. You can kick a rocket too. Muted and I bought you too. Heard they got more motion than Nolan. Yeah, that's very possible. Okay, but don't tell them we could just lie. Don't rush the
It's funny. I'm funny. Had to hit that oof at the end because I ate too hard. I was full. It was too much. It was too much to handle. Yeah. One of the best rap songs of the year, if we're being honest. No bias at all behind that statement. Can we just? Wow. I'm trying not to get emotional because it's just crazy to think about. Like that's how far I've come from a song like Okay 10 years ago. And the improvement in everything is just so abundant that wouldn't be possible without the people who featured me, the people who I could feature, and the people who commented on my remixes, and just all of like the little things that encouraged me to keep going. I'm very grateful to all of you and to anyone who has ever tuned in to me at any point along this decade. Here's to another one. Thank you so much for taking this journey through time with me. Stream my music, or I will find you. Love you all very much, and bye.